Dear students, you have learned the formula to find the mean or average. The formula to find the mean or average is x bar is equal to sigma f I x I divided by sigma f I. This formula is used to find the mean of ungrouped data as well as grouped data. Now, let us solve few sums related to finding the mean. The first sum is the marks obtained by 30 students of class 10 of a certain school in a mathematics paper consisting of 100 marks are presented in table below. Find the mean of the marks obtained by the students. The table is the marks obtained and the number of student. Here marks obtained is represented as x I and the number of student is f I. Here one student scored 10 marks, one student scored 20 marks, 3 students scored 36 marks, 4 students scored 40 marks, 3 students scored 50 marks, 2 students scored 56 marks and so on. Now, let us find the mean for this data. Now, this is the given table. Write this table vertically, that is first column is x I. First column we have to write is x I, because the formula to find the mean is x bar is equal to sigma f I x I divided by sigma f I. So, x I and f I are given here, we have to find f I x I, then after that we have to find sigma f I x I and sigma f I. So, let us write the given data in vertical column, that is first column is x I, the second column is f I. To find the mean, two columns will be given, that is first column is x I, next column is f I. Next we have to find f I x I. So, to find the mean there are 3 columns x I, f I and f I x I. Now, draw the table, 3 columns and how many rows we have to draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have to draw 13 rows, and first value of x I is 10, next is 20, then 36, 40, 50, 56, 60, 70, 72, 80, 88, 92, 95. Then here one student obtained 10 marks, one student obtained 20 marks and 36 marks 3 students, then 40 marks 4 students, 50 marks 3 students, 56 mark 2 students, 60 marks 4 students, 70 marks 4 students, 72 marks 1 student, 80 1 student, 88 2 students, then 92 3 students, 95 1 student. This much is given. To find the mean, they will give x I and f I. We have to find f I x I. F I x I means we have to multiply f I and x I. Here 10 into 1 is 10, then 20 into 1 is 20, then 36 into 3 is 108, 40 into 4 is 160, 50 into 3 is 150, 56 into 2 is 112, 60 into 4 that is 240, 70 into 4 that is 280, 72 into 1, that is 72, 80 into 1, 80, 88 into 2, that is 176, 92 into 3, 276, 95 into 1, that is 95. Next, we have to find sigma Fi xi, that is needed for the formula. So, find sigma Fi xi. To find sigma Fi xi, we have to add all Fi xi's. We have to add all the Fi xi. To make the addition simpler, write the units place under the units place only, tens place under the tens place and hundreds place under the hundreds place, so that addition will be easier. Now, if you add all Fi xi, we will get 1779, and we need sigma Fi, that is sum of Fi. We have to add all Fi's. Sum of all Fi's is sigma Fi, that is 30 here. Now, the remaining is calculation part, that is x bar is equal to sigma Fi xi is 1779 divided by 30. One 1779 divided by 30 is 59.3. So, 59.3 is the mean marks obtained by 30 students. 59.3 is the mean marks obtained by the 30 students. This type of table is called ungrouped frequency distribution table, because here marks are not grouped. This is ungrouped frequency distribution table. This is the method of finding mean for ungrouped frequency distribution. That is, first column is xi, then Fi, these two columns will be given. Then we have to find Fi xi, after that sigma Fi xi, then sigma Fi, then apply in the substitute in the formula. This is the method of finding mean for ungrouped frequency distribution. Now, let us learn to find the frequency distribution, let us learn to find mean for grouped frequency distribution. Take the same values. This is the same table as the previous. Now, convert this into grouped frequency distribution, because here there are 13 scores. So, let us convert this into grouped frequency distribution, so that we can reduce the number of rows. So, the first we have to make the group. We can make group in any way, like this. See here, I will make 10 to 25, 25 to 40, 40 to 55, 55 to 70, 70 to 85, then 85 to 100. You can make 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60 and so on. While making the group, remember the class size should be same. Here 10 to 25 class size is 15, 25 minus 10 is 15, 25 to 40, 40 minus 25 is 15, 55 minus 40 is 15, 70 minus 55 is 15. Difference between the upper class limit and lower class limit is 15. So, you have to make the groups such that class size should be same. You can choose any class size. Here I have chosen class size 15. Now, the groups 10 to 25, 25 to 40, 40 to 55, 55 to 70, these are called class intervals. These groups are called class intervals, and we have to write the frequency, that is Fi. Now, how many students scored marks from 10 to 25? 10 to 25 means we have to take these two, 10 and 20, that is 2. So, number of students scored 10 to 25 is 2. Then 25 to 40, 25 to 40. See here, where we have to take the score 40. 40 lies in the class interval 25 to 40 and 40 to 55. We have to take 40 to the next class interval, that is, we have to take the score 40 to the class interval 40 to 55, not for 25 to 40. Now, see here 25 to 40, how many students score 25 to 40? That is 3. We have to take 40 to the next class interval, that is 40 to 55. So, number of students score 25 to 40 is 3. Next 40 to 55, that is this one, 40 and 50, that is 7, and 55 to 70, that is these two, 56 and 60. 70 we have to take to the next class interval. So, 55 to 70 is 6, then 70 to 85, 70 to 85 is 5, sorry 6, 4, 5, 6, 85 to 100, that is 2, 3, 5 plus 1, 6. So, we have converted ungrouped frequency distribution table to grouped frequency distribution. Now, we have to find the mean. To find the mean, the formula is x bar is equal to sigma Fi xi divided by sigma Fi. But here we do not have xi, we have class interval, that is 10 to 25, 25 to 40, these are the class intervals. We need xi. Here for grouped frequency distribution, xi is the value which is the midpoint of the class interval. Xi is the class mark, that is midpoint of the class interval. How to find xi for grouped frequency distribution? Class mark is equal to upper limit plus lower limit by 2. To find xi, the formula is upper limit plus lower limit by 2. Xi means the class mark here. Xi is the value which represent this group, that is the midpoint of this group. So, for example, for class interval 10 to 25, xi is equal to 10 plus 25 divided by 2. So, xi is equal to 10 plus 25 is 35 by 2, that is 17.5. So, for class interval 10 to 25, xi is 17.5. Now, 25 to 40, 40 plus 25 is 65, 65 by 2 is 32.5. Now, 40 to 55, class mark is 40 plus 55, that is 95 by 2, that is 47.5. Now, 55 to 70, xi is 55 plus 70, that is 125. 125 by 2 is 62.5. Now, 70 to 85. Class mark is 70 plus 85 by 2, that is 77.5. 85 to 100. Class mark is 85 plus 100 by 2, that is 92.5. Observe here, if you find the first xi, then difference between the two consecutive xi's is 15, because here class size is 15. So, 17.5 plus 15 is 32.5. 32.5 is plus 15 is 47.5. 47.5 plus 15 is 62.5, and plus 15 is 77.5, plus 15 is 92.5. So, if you find the first xi, it is enough. Then if the class size is same, by adding the class size we will get the next xi. Now, the next column is to find fi xi, that is we have to multiply fi and xi. Now, draw table. fi xi 2 into 17.5 is 35, 3 into 32.5 is 97.5, 7 into 47.5 is 332.5, 6 into 62.5 is 375.0, 6 into 77.5, that is 465.0, 6 into 92.5, that is 555.0. Next we need sigma fi xi, that is sigma fi xi is sum of fi xi, that is here it is 1860.0, and we need sigma fi, that is sum of fi. Sigma fi is 30 here. So, x bar is equal to 1860 by 30. Is equal to 62. So, the mean marks obtained by the students, is 62. Observe the previous value and this value. In the previous value is 59.3. For ungrouped frequency distribution, this is the actual marks, and we multiplied with frequency. In that time we got 59.3. And now we got 62, because we converted ungrouped frequency distribution into grouped frequency distribution, and we have taken the value of xi, that is midpoint of the class interval. This is not the actual value of the marks obtained by the student. So, the value differs. Which is more accurate? The value we obtained for ungrouped frequency distribution is more accurate than the value we obtained when we converted ungrouped frequency distribution into grouped frequency distribution, because here we are taking xi as the midpoint of the class interval. So, this is the method to find mean for grouped frequency distribution. Here class interval and frequency will be given, that is class interval and fi will be given. We have to find xi, that is class mark, upper limit plus lower limit by 2, then we have to find Fi xi, after that sigma Fi xi, then sigma Fi, after that we have to substitute in the formula.